Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM, and today I'm going to show you my revolutionary method of practicing on the keyboard to learn the notations or the various keys along with the consonants and vowels of Hindi alphabets. Here I have a chart of the Hindi alphabets, as you can see, and you can go to any website and print the Hindi alphabets, and we are going to see how we can train our vocal cords. A little bit theory behind this new revolutionary concept of mine is that one, we need to train our vocal cord muscles to each key frequency, like this one, each key frequency, and also train our vocal cords to say these consonants and vowels. As a result, when we hear the same word with when we hear the same consonant on a particular pitch, you have already practiced that one, and so that immediately you should be able to replicate what you are hearing in a song. So let us see if we can do that. First, here is my lower octave, and here is the middle octave, and here is the higher octave. I am using C sharp scale here. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Okay, I'm more interested in training my muscle on each key for sustained length of time, covering the entire Hindi consonants and vowels. Now let me start off and I'll show you. And if we can do this every day for a couple of weeks, I can guarantee you will notice a dramatic improvement in your clarity of voice. Let's start off here, lower C sharp. We pretty much covered all the vowels and consonants in the Hindi Devanagari script. Now you can see we are practicing the vowels, also the consonants, which are labial or palatal, things like that, so that you are basically, when you are doing this, you want to exaggerate your facial muscle expressions so that the muscles loosen up and get tuned into these particular sounds that we need to produce in a given musical, classical or song. That was C sharp. Let's move to D sharp now. Now we're going to move to Ga, which is F in the lower scale. cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha da dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra la wa she sha sa ha ksha. Now we're going to go to F sharp. This is in the lower octave. Cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha dha dha na pa pa ba bha ma ya ra la wa she sha sa ha ksha. Now this is G sharp in the lower octave. Cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha dha dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra la wa she sha sa ksha. This is A sharp. Cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta ta da dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra la wa she sha sa ha ksha. First of all, to make sure that you're on the same pitch as the key you're pressing, you can play around. For example, let's say I want D sharp. When your pitch matches the keyboard pitch, the sound intensifies and they sort of become unified. That's the pitch you need to hang on to while repeating the entire Hindi Devanagari script. Now let's go to C, middle C, which is Na in the C sharp scale. So if I have trouble finding matching the pitch, I usually go back and forth to find out. Now this is better. ka kha ga gha na cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha da dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra la wa shi sha sa ksha. Okay, we now completed the entire lower octave. So I'm going to move to the middle octave, which is sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So let's see how we can do this. And if we practice the middle octave and the higher octave, we would complete our riyas for today. Okay, let's start. This is the middle C sharp. D sharp, middle D sharp. Okay, we are halfway there. Sa re ga ma a i u e I o ka kha ga gha na cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha da dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra la wa shi sha sa ksha. When you're practicing this, don't be in a rush. Let your voice sustain each consonant and vowel for a few seconds so that your muscles get trained. Sa re ga ma, F sharp, ma, pa, i, u, e, o, ka kha ga gha na cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha na ta tha da dha na pa pa ba ba ma ya ra wa shi sha sa ksha. Now we're going to go to G sharp, middle G sharp, which is sa re ga ma pa i u e o ka kha ga ga na cha cha ja ja na ta tha da dha take a little break and get some water between the octaves so that you allow time for the muscle to relax. This is dha, When you're holding the key and practicing, just close your eyes and focus on matching your frequency to that of the note that you're holding. And it's okay if you make a mistake, because with practice you will begin to see the distance between each key becomes bigger and bigger as your ears get tuned. Okay. So we finished G sharp, which is dha, and we're going to move. This is the middle octave. We are still. This is na. So ni. So this is ni, and we're going to go to ni and move to the higher octave. Okay, we finish the middle octave and the lower octave. Now we have the higher octave, which is here. Let's see if we can manage this. This is the higher C sharp. Getting challenging. Okay, that's C sharp. We're gonna go to D sharp. Alright, we got C sharp and D sharp. I think we're going to take a little break and then we'll continue here. this is okay, that's good. Let me get some water. Okay, it's a good idea to keep some warm water next to you, and after each octave, take a little break and drink some warm water to loosen up your muscle and give some time for the vocal cords to get some oxygen. Alright, let me get some water. Alright, let's see. This is F sharp, which is Ma in the higher octave. To G sharp, which is in the higher octave. Okay, as you move higher, you realize there's a lot of tension in your jaw muscles and in the neck muscles, and if you haven't reached the higher keys, you are going to experience that. But as you keep practicing, you realize that each day you will be able to move at least one key higher. So we got hopefully one or two more keys left. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, let's recover from this muscle. As you get into higher pitch notes, you realize you don't need to push a lot of air as you would in a lower octave, except you have to really push them with great force. Okay, so we are on G sharp, A sharp, that was Dha, I'm going to Ni. That's all my keyboard, that's the last one. As you can see, I'm struggling. I mean, that's like the high octave knee. So you could see my neck and jaw muscles really tense, and as we develop more practice, hopefully we can reach. But chances are we never have to use this. But more importantly, I think we should practice in the lower octave, because the lower octave helps to loosen up these muscles before you go and try the higher octave. I hope this has been useful to you. You know, I would say just give it a try for 2 weeks, and if you do that, I tell you, you will be infinitely better in your expression of the pitch and also the vowels and consonants from the Hindi script. That will help you to better appreciate the music and sing along with your favorite singers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. NIK NIKAM. Until next time, let's have a wonderful musical experience. Thank you so much.